Hello, my beauty friends. I'm just trying to clean up my desk here a little bit. It's a disaster area, basically. That's how all we'll say about the whole desk situation. I usually try to clean it up on Wednesday afternoon or early on Thursday, so that on Thursday and Friday, as I'm prepping for the live sale, I have kind of a clean slate, or at least a portion of a clean slate. And I don't know how good I did with that this week, because my cleared out portion is like this big, which isn't super helpful. But regardless, I have been able to work on getting ready for today's live sale. I've got some very unique treasures in today's sale, and I'm going to preview some of those for you right now. But before I get into that, I wanted to tell you that if you have not read my newsletter that went out today, then you probably are not aware that on JillWisemanDesigns.com, so that's my regular full-service bead store site, on JillWisemanDesigns.com, did you know you can also get there from JillWiseman.com? A few less letters to type in. Anyway, on JWD, we have 20% off all Delicas for starting today through next Thursday. And this is a sale that we only do like maybe twice a year, because our everyday Delica prices are really super low. And so when we put a sale on top of it, it's like really extra low. In addition to just having the entire lineup, DBLs, DBMs, and DBs on sale, we have also brought in, I'm not sure how many Mom has added today, but we brought in probably about 125 or more new colors in DBMs and DBLs, including some hex cut ones. And we also, both myself and my wonderful designer friend, Chloe Minaj, of Pink Hot, she is known for having a very vibrant and bold color sense. And so she made some new Delica color sets, and I made some new Delica color sets. There's 8 brand new ones in total. And those are also, for their big debut today, are on sale for 20% off. So it's a really, really good deal. I also wanted to show you, if you're not aware, there is an event each year that's happening right now called International Beading Week. It started out as a national UK-oriented bead week, and so many people from across the world found out about it because, of course, Facebook, and they wanted to participate too. So they rebranded a couple years ago, and it is now an International Beading Week. There's all sorts of free Zoom sessions and free patterns and gift exchanges and just all sorts of cool stuff going on. And so if you just go search on the terms International Bead Week, it'll come up, because I don't happen to have the link right here. I don't know what the web address is. But it's very, very fun, and we are coming to the end of it. It ends on Sunday. It started last Saturday or Friday. I can't remember. It's been going on all week. And yesterday I had a bead along / demo Zoom session with a bunch of people from all over the world, which is so cool. And I debuted a brand new project. And let me show it to you. So this is my brand new project, but I really shouldn't call it brand new, because ironically it came out of a class that I taught back when I was on the teaching circuit and traveling around to bead stores and bead societies all over the country and teaching, and that was my full-time job. Back then I taught this once, and then I kind of pulled it from the lineup, and I'm not really sure why. And so, but that was back in 2012. So it's been hanging out for 12 years waiting for some love. So I brought it back. It's called Reversible Starshine. And the reason I call it that is because obviously the flowers look like stars, but it is double-sided. So you can see there that there's 2 layers. And on the back, now this particular sample, I made all the same colors. So I'd use the same colors on the front and the back, but you can use different colors. And the colorway that really shows that I left in the film studio. So I'll show that during the live sale, at the beginning of the live sale. But this was the original teaching sample. I think the reason I pulled it from the lineup was I had intended to remake this teaching sample because I wasn't happy with one of the beads in this sample. It's supposed to be a white opal, and it kind of has a bit of a gray to it, and I didn't love that. But that is one of the things that you can do with these components. So here on this side, we have the darker blue. On this side, we've got the more white opal version. Pretty cool, huh? So like I said, I remade it into a single line here as a bracelet. The instructions tell you how you can make the bracelet, how you can make the, of course, you have to have matching earrings, right? And it also shows you a little tweak that you can make on the straight version. Now, this will lay as a necklace, but if you make one little tweak to how the connectors between the stars are situated, it will drape even nicer as a single line. And then, of course, the connections that you're making are all the same. It's just about where you're putting them to make this bib necklace. And so there's a nice, great big picture there where you can see which point of which star connects to which point of which star. This is a free pattern. I have turned it into a free pattern. It is over on my free patterns page. So again, if you go to jillwiseman.com or jillwisemandesigns.com, click on free patterns, and Reversible Starshine is going to be the very first one showing there because it was the latest one that I added just yesterday. I have not filmed the YouTube video for it yet. I am planning to do that this weekend, and if uploads go the way they should, I will have it up on Monday. It's not going to be quite like my usual YouTube videos because I'm actually going to be filming it with my camera, or I'm sorry, with my phone, instead of, I normally have like real professional cameras and stuff. I'm just going to kind of do this on the fly so that I can get it uploaded really quickly. So hopefully that is going to be up there Monday morning. Okay, let's see here. So look at all the folks that we have on today. Hello, my friends. Oh, hello. Miss Michelle is here over on YouTube, and Eloisa is here. Good to see you guys. Millie, my grandmother's name was Millie. I've always loved that name. So anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me. What I'm going to show you today is a preview of what's going to be on today's live sale. And the live sale starts in about an hour and 45 minutes. Oh my gosh, I've got so much to do. But if you haven't been on one of our live sales before, in the video description, I've got all sorts of information for you, where you go. And if you need to register, there's a link for that in the description here of this live preview. It is going to be at, oops, I forgot to put up my little banner. Hang on. Boom. There we go. It's going to be right there at jwdlive.com. It's on a different website than my other standalone bead store website. And it happens at, I'm trying to remember what the heck what I need to tell you guys. It happens at 4 o'clock Eastern, 3 o'clock Central, 2 o'clock Mountain, and 1 o'clock Pacific. All right, let me show you some goodies. First of all, these are some 3x5 millimeter Chinese rondells. But look at how cool this blue toned mixture is. And it has the rainbow coating on it. This one is a little bit more AB than rainbow. Rainbow frequently has a lot of pink in it. This has a little bit of pink, but not quite as much as I've seen on other beads. I guess it just, depends on how exactly they've applied it. But really good deal on these guys. I've got so much great Czech glass today, including I've actually got some seed beads in today's live. This one is a Toho size 11 seed bead. And I see that I don't have the bead number on these labels, so I will fix that. But this is a aqua with jonquil lining, and I don't know what happened. I accidentally over ordered by a kilo, and so I'm going to sell them to you guys at a discount. Who knows? I think Possibly what happened was I already had placed an order and those beads were on the way. And I forgot that I'd placed the order, and then I went to go place another order, and so I duplicate added it to my cart. That's what I'm thinking happened. Miss Wendy asking if we should deliver to the UK. You betcha. We do. It's $16 shipping internationally, and you just have to be aware that you may have to pay customs and duties fee on your end. All right. In addition, I know there's several other seed beady things in today's live. For instance, here's another random. You can tell that I cleaned a whole corner of my warehouse this last weekend. I accidentally poured some size 8 Miyuki opaque white seed beads in with Miyuki opaque white matte seed beads. So I can't sell them, and I'm certainly not going to sort them out because it's like 750 grams worth. So we are bringing that mixture to you at a major discount. People love that when I do that, so I'm putting it on today. All right, I have some mini duos that I picked up when I was in the Czech Republic in April, and look at how cool these are. I mean, they look so fantastic together for Halloween coming up. This one is Satin Metallic Orchid. It is something that you can get here in the US, but because I bought it in the Czech Republic, I'm able to bring it to you at a major discount. So if I were selling the same package and had purchased it from the US vendor, the same package would cost an extra $2. So that's what a big difference. Now this one is Opal Orange Luster, and this one is not available in the US. And it's just a very milky, beautiful orange. And then because it's got the luster, it kind of has this white glimmer on it too that really makes it very attractive. Let's see, what else do I want to show you? Okay, look at the gorgeous Gerber daisy flower beads that I have. These are full slipperette coating, meaning that you get that cool metallic coating on both the front and the back. And as you can see, they come, when they do this slipperette coating, sometimes they'll be more orange, sometimes they'll be more pink, sometimes you're getting the blue in there. So you get all those gorgeous metallic colors flashing at you with those. Oh, this is what I meant to show you next to the other Halloween beads. These are ones. I actually had never seen this particular laser etch coating before. The skull and crossbones on a matte red. I have seen just the skull on the laser etched beads before, but not the skull and crossbones. And I have to say, I'm really digging the skull and crossbones. So you're getting a set of 6 of those. And I have a fairly decent quantity on those. How about some metal beads? I've got a couple of metal spacers in today's live. They are pewter, and they are cadmium and lead safe. Cadmium. I can never say that word right when I'm under pressure. That's what it is. Look at how pretty these spacers are. I just adore them. And they are disc shaped. I've got another one that's a big hole spacer. If I have time, I'll add more. I don't know if I'll have time though, because I've still got a whole pile behind me of things that I want to add to today's sale. Let me go to, these are some vintage Czech glass, 12 millimeter fire polish. I guess it's focusing in. Okay, no, it stopped focusing. There we go. They are a fuchsia and white opal glass mixture that has been mixed with crystal. So you're getting this very cool effect on the beads. 12 millimeter fire polish, not easy to get your hands on very often. Yes, so Laura, yes, those are cadmium free. See, I managed to do it this time. Let's see. These are very fun. This is calsilica, and this is a man-made bead, but look at the cool tones and patterns in these beads. These guys are 6 millimeter rounds, and I do have some larger ones too that I will list if I have enough time. Yes, givre, exactly. And I usually use that term, and I just didn't think to do it to this time. And givré means when you've got one or more colors of glass that have been inserted inside crystal so that it looks like it's kind of floating in the crystal. Sometimes it can make really cool patterns in the crystal glass itself too. Okay, back to some beads. I had these were custom made for me for our shop. And these are 2-hole tiles, laser etched. Let's see if I can get it to focus. There we kind of. You just don't want to focus. Are you happy that way? There we go. Now you can see the pattern, kind of. There. It's a really cool pattern. I've never seen this pattern on the 2-hole tiles before. It is on the front and back of this periwinkle kind of color. And it is the AB finish on that laser etching. So I picked the pattern off of a different bead, and I picked the bead, and I picked the bead color, and I picked what color the laser etching was going to be on, and told him what to make, and he made it. It's really cool. You think of me as Givré Jill. I like it. You've obviously been on the lives because I am a big fan of that whole effect. And as I've been finding beads, John's brought me some of those kinds of beads. Some of them I found while I was in the Czech Republic. But basically, anytime I see them, I grab them. Oh, these were... I was really surprised, actually, when I read the tag and saw what these were, because I could have sworn that these beads were made out of bone. They look like they're bone, which obviously simulates the look of ivory also, but they are not. So, look at how beautiful these are. Do you know what this is? This is matte howlite. And I'm just like, seriously? This, when you have mattified this howlite, it looks so cool. It looks ancient. It looks rustic. It looks like it would go perfectly with all of the Nepal beads that we've been sharing with you, all the findings and the focal beads and things like that, pendants. That would look so incredibly gorgeous with it, especially because, you guys, these 4mm dyed howlite strands, because this came from John's backstock, $3 a strand, and it's over a 16-inch strand. I'm just like, wow, wow, wow. Hey, Miss Linda Hughes, thank you for joining us. Yeah, those tiles are just amazing. Then, a couple weeks ago, may have been 3 or 4 weeks ago now, I had on some cubic zirconia, imitation cubic zirconia, 3mm round beads. And you guys, I found some new colors. These guys, look at that beautiful green on them. If you don't know, CZs is the other name, that, you know, the abbreviation is what it's known by too. Look at the insane sparkle on these babies. Nothing sparkles like a CZ, nothing in the world. So we've got the green. You know, this one's my favorite. This beautiful purple. To go with that, we've got a beautiful pink. I love the saturation in this pink. And if you can't decide what color to get, or you want something that goes with those, mix this beautiful mixture. So you've got some of the purple in there, you've got some orange, you've got some light pink, some medium pink, you've got some green in there, there's some yellow, all the colors. I love the mixture. And of course you can see, let me see if I can hold these so you can see all of them together. Kind of can. There we go. They look fabulous together. Love those. So those will be on today. I think I've showed you everything that I pulled out. Yes, I have. But there's going to be more. And as a matter of fact, I still need to dive in and list a whole bunch more stuff. So today's preview has gone a little long because I'm chit-chatty. But I will stop now because I have to go list more things. I need to stop in about an hour so that I can finish setting up the studio for our live sale. And that means in a bit of a hurry. So thank you guys for joining me right now. I will see you again soon, either on the live later, or I'm thinking about popping in and doing a Facebook Live next week just on general beading kind of stuff. All right. See you. Bye-bye.